Alright, hello War Gamers, and welcome to our probably first battle part that we're going to be getting up onto YouTube. We're doing today a 1,000 point battle of Necrons versus Eldar. Holding the camera back there is my opponent today, Mason Kennedy.
Hello.
And I hope you all really enjoy it, because it's going to be the first one and probably the last one in a while. I'm not explaining why, I'll explain it later. Alright, so for the Necrons today we have 5 Immortals with Tesla Carbines, 11 Warriors, a Necron Lord, proxying as Nemsor's Andrek, an Overlord with a War Scythe, and a Cryptek with a Chronometron. Also, I'm bringing 2 Annihilation Barges, both of them with the Gauss Cannons.
Okay, so for the Eldar, we have a Fire Prism with Hollow Fields. We have a Warp Spider Squadron with 2 Death Spinners, Power Blades, and Withdraw. We have a squad of 18 Guardians with a Missile Launcher, a Warlock with Conceal. We have Eldrad. We have a squad of 10 Dire Avengers with a Sergeant with 2 guns, I can't remember what they're called, and Defend and Bladestorm. And then we have a Wave Serpent with Twin Link Missile Launchers.
Alright, this is our deployment. It's a Spearhead Annihilation. It works out because we both have 6 skill points. We have the Dire Avengers inside, the Wave Serpent back there. And everyone's kind of set up the way you look. I'm setting up so I can stay away from Eldrad and hope and see where that goes. So we'll be back at the end of Eldar turn 1 once I see the initiative. Let's see. Well, we'll get this on camera.
Yep.
No. No.
Nah. Okay, this was Eldar turn 1. For movement, the Warp Spiders just kind of drifted over behind the box. The Fire Prism stayed in the back. The Guardians moved into cover, and the Wave Serpent moved over by the Guardians. And for shooting, the Wave Serpent got really angry at the first Annihilation Barge and decided that it wanted it to die. But other than that, the Fire Prism missed, and the Missile Launcher and the Guardian Squad hit, but the Annihilation Barge in the back made its cover save. So, other than that, nothing happened. So, start Necron turn 1.
Alright, Necron turn 1, the Annihilation Barge flew over and killed 4 of the Guardians. The Immortals did nothing, and the first row of the Warriors fired into the Guardians because they were relentless because of the Pharaon, and killed 1 guy. And that was it for Necron turn 1.
Eldar turn 2, not a whole lot happened. 2 Immortals went down. That's it. Everything else missed.
Alright, Necron turn 2. What happened? The Annihilation Barge, Nemsor's Andrek gave it tank hunters, and it killed the Wave Serpent. And 1 Guardian died.
Okay, the end of Eldar turn 3, the Warp Spiders got really angry and killed the rest of the Immortals. And 1 Warrior died because 1 made his will be back after the Dire Avengers shot him. Other than that, nothing happened. So, start Necron turn 3.
Alright, at the end of Necron turn 3, the Lord decided he had nothing better to do, so he ran up to the Warp Spiders to say hi. The Annihilation Barge stood still and killed 1 Dire Avenger. The Warriors fired into the Guardians and killed 4. And that's it.
Okay, end of Eldar turn 4, the Necron Lord got killed by the tons of Warp Spider shots and failed his will be back. Animate, whatever. And then the Dire Avengers got really, really pissed at the Necron Warrior Squad back here and knocked over 7, and 3 got back up, and they passed their leadership check. So, now goes on to Necron turn 4.
End of Necron turn 4, and this is starting to really look like a downhill battle. The Warriors shuffled back a bit and fired into the Guardians. They made their leadership check after a bunch of them died. And the Annihilation Barge also fired at the Guardians, and that's about it. So now going on to Eldar turn 5.
End of Eldar turn 5. Let's just say that the Necrons failed almost all their saves for the Warriors. There was only one left. And now everyone got back up. But that died. So, starts Necron turn 5.
So end of Necron turn 5 and also the end of the game. I was trying to not lose as bad by moving up the Warriors and killing all the Guardians. About one lived and he passed the leadership check. And so, yep, that's a Eldar victory, 3-1. Alright, so Necron dead pile. The Lord and his Immortals, both the Annihilation Barges, and 5 Warriors.
Okay, now going all the way over to the Eldar dead pile, we have almost the entire squad of Guardians and the Warlock, 1 Dire Avenger, and the Wave Serpent. Everything else is still out there. Okay, so Eldar thoughts. Everything went pretty well. I wish my Fire Prism would have done more than melt snow and burn grass. The Guardians lived longer than expected, and I just wish I would have Blade Stormed earlier. I never Blade Stormed. I wish his Warriors would have died faster. And the Annihilation Barge gave me some trouble. But other than that, everything went well.
Necron thoughts on the game. It could have gone better. I really wish that my Annihilation Barge didn't die on the first turn. The Warriors did pretty well. Probably what I should have done is I should have brought down my Monolith. Because there's not much that he could have taken it out with. And let's see, who else could have done better? Oh, the Lord. The Lord almost made it. If you rolled a 5 instead of if you rolled a 6 instead of a 5 for dangerous terrain, difficult terrain, he would have made it. So yeah. Eldritch Storm, by the way, is the Eldar cheating continues. So that is Paul and Mason from Just Warhammer 40k. Happy wargaming.